Hi, YouTube. How is everybody? Woo, y'all. Let's go on and get into this ridiculousness that is Real Housewives of Atlanta and this stripper dude that they call Bolo. Apparently, he is the word on the street, honey. We'll go on and get straight into it. I'm going to say my hellos, and then we are just going to jump right into this because, y'all, look, it is the best episode the Real Housewives of Atlanta has had so far this season. Is it the best that the show's ever had? No. For this season that got up to such a dry start, it's something, right? So let's enjoy it. Let's talk about it. I will open up the lines and share the link for the stream ASAP. So let me just say some hellos, and then we'll get on into it. Let's see here. Mia Moore says that outfit is ghetto. Yes. It is. I can't disagree with you. I've never seen that kind of Chanel, but it is what it is. Nabia says that episode was so dirty. I felt like I was watching a porn. I kept looking around to see if anyone was coming, and I was gonna change it. Terrible. But yeah, it was pretty bad. I was surprised that they put all of that on, cable TV. It wasn't, like basic cable. Alethea, hello. Alethea says she can see an early Lil' Kim rocking this ensemble. Yes, definitely. Just with shorter pants, but I could see that. I could see that. Queen B says that she is driving home with her reminder on, so maybe she's watching right now. Let's see here. Hi there, Nakaya. How are you doing? Let's see. Yeah, look, there's nothing to do but laugh. This is just crazy. Hi, Australia. How are you doing? Hi, Miss Shalina. I am doing fine. How are you? My members are up in the house. Hi, Georgia. How are you doing? And Bernie, hello. How are you doing, Miss Bernie? I need to, I owe you something. I'm going to check that. I got to get to the rest of my emails, but yes. I know, girl. Okay, so let's see here. Hold up. Hi, Miss Chocolate Divine. I believe I got your email 3 times, but yes, if yield is you and you is me, then yes, I did get it. Hello. Let's see here. Hi, D Baker. How are you doing? Let's see here. And Sierra. Hello. How are you doing? So yeah, she's saying Miss Chocolate says that Bolo been that dude. I'm going to have to take your word for it. Y'all, he does absolutely nothing for me. I am so sorry. I am not seeing it, but it is what it is. Apparently, a lot of other people do see it, so I can't disparage him. He's getting his coin, and yeah, it is what it is, y'all. Somebody likes him. Alethea says I'm covering the right half. Child, look, I don't know if it should be the top half, the bottom half, the left half, or the right half. I don't see. So here are my little notes, y'all. And I don't really have a lot of notes. We can go on and get straight into it though, and I will put the link in here really shortly. Hi, Lady Yana, how are you doing? Yeah, it's been a minute, girl. It's been a minute. How you doing? Hi, Nolan. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for coming back and hanging out with us again. Let's see here. Hi, Vivian Wade. How are you doing? Let's see here. Yeah, y'all. Look. Don't know what to say about Mr. Bolo, but I will say this. It's rare that I get super chats during the week. If we happen to get any super chats tonight, they will go to a good cause. We are going to raise a little bit of money, and we're going to donate to a fund to get Bolo some real labels. So anyway, yeah, if y'all want to hook somebody up with the super chat, is all going to Bolo tonight. So let's see here. Hi there, Navarra, how are you doing? Why is everyone an uproar about Bolo channel costume? Yeah, I think that this was a channel costume and not Chanel. He is going to rip it off. Oh no, he only has one end. But yeah, something was off about it. Let's just be honest. It was just weird. But yeah, I don't think it stayed on very long. To your point, let's see here. Let's see, what are you saying? Bolo has been putting him up for a long time. Last night didn't give him justice. Is that right? I don't think that they could. I mean, they can only give him so much justice, on regular TV. Bolo is not made for for basic cable. Anyway, so I did actually. I like the idea of Bolo being in the box. When they had him in the backyard and he was in the big box, like a big, huge Ken doll or something. I liked him in the box. I think that would have been a cool way for him to do his performance. It was like set up real nice and high and well lit and everything. And that would have been cool. But they, made it the regular old cheap and tawdry thing. I think it was like, what do we have? Portia and Shamia fighting to see who could take him out of the box first and get him in the house or whatever. Okay, but you guys, before we get out to all of that, I want to know, who do y'all think was dressed the best? Which lady it looked the best in her lingerie? The girls all look good. Look, they all have phenomenal bodies. I was really impressed to see, because everyone's been talking about all of this COVID weight that they put on, and it's clear that the girls have put on some weight, but I thought that they looked really good. All of the ladies looked really good in their lingerie. Marlo, Kenya, and Shamia had to be my top three as far as, how they looked. And Kenya's lingerie, I really liked that she had the red, and it made me wonder if Kandi actually bought hers, because I remember hearing that Kandi had bought something for her, but ended up not fitting, but she just happened to, what the stuff that we saw her wearing, she just happened to pack that with her for the trip. I don't know what Marlo was planning on, but yeah, she had that with her, but she looked really good to me. I liked how Marlo looked. Let me see here. I'm getting this little thing. Let me move this around, and what if I do that and go back to my comments? Nope, it's just gonna stay there all night, I guess. Okay. Hi, T Groups, how are you doing? Any votes on best body, best lingerie look? Like I said, I was really feeling Kenya, Marlo, and Shamia. They looked all really good to me. I didn't like the outfit that Kandi picked for Cynthia. I didn't like the outfit that Kandi picked for Portia. The belt on Tanya's outfit threw me off, but I mean, Tanya looked good. I just didn't like that white belt in the front. That looked kind of cheap. But anyway, their bodies look good for the COVID weight that they have gained. All the girls were doing. I thought that they were looking quite well. So I'll take it. So let's see here. The ladies, y'all, they were extremely excited to see Bolo. And I know we talked about Bolo last time, and it's not necessarily the same people here who were, here before. So Bolo, y'all, yes, no, are y'all excited to see Bolo if he comes into the party where you are? Are you like waiting to get your hands on Bolo? Are you waiting to see what's going on with Bolo? He doesn't do a damn thing for me at all. I think if I would have been at that party, I would have just been laughing and watching the girls, get all excited. But Bolo does absolutely nothing for me. Let's see here. Australia says that Tanya's body was fire. I was surprised they all looked good. Yeah, they really did. They really did all look good. Navarra says that Kenya was the devil. Red is her color. Look, Kenya looked good in that red. She looked damn good to me. I'm like, and yeah, like these are, Kenya, Cynthia, these are like 50-year-old women. Take that into consideration. They are putting some of these 20-year-olds to shame. So I was here for it. Let's see here. LOL. I think all male strippers are gay. I think a lot of them are. And I don't know if that's the tease that he necessarily gives me, but male strippers in general do not turn me on. And Bolo particularly does not do anything for me. Like, he does nothing. He does nothing for me. Let me see. Prosperity B says I'm more excited for a BOGO than a Bolo, right? Buy one, get one. Okay. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Miss Chocolate, she told us, I think last time, she's seen him live. He's better live. I would again take your word for it. It's just his looks. There's if I were to see him live, I think it would be even worse for me because there's nothing about him that's just like makes me want to say I want to see more. Take off, that Chanel half jacket and let me see the rest. Like I'm good. But that's me. Hey, to each her own. Miss Chocolate says y'all don't know what y'all are missing. So let's see. It says yes, I'm not approved, but I don't like male strippers. Sorry. Yeah, I don't either. And I don't like like men dancing suggestively, like men twerking and men like popping their peen in your face. Like what? I don't know what about that is attractive, but everybody likes their own thing. Everybody's got something, whatever. We all have our things that we like, but it's not for me. Let's see here. So oh, okay. So remember when Strippergate was trending on social media before the episode ever aired? We were all like, okay, well, hey, they're saying that that they threw Cynthia this wild bachelorette party, and a couple of the girls got loose with the stripper. Who was it? People were guessing. Oh, I bet it was so and so. I bet it was so and so. If I would have seen this picture of him, I would have known it wasn't Marlo because she was actually one of the people I was thinking is Portia and someone. And that's what so I was like, okay, Portia and Marlo get along. I can kind of see that. But if I would have seen that outfit, I said, nah, ain't no way in hell that Marlo mislabels, universe. She would never have. If I would have seen this, I would have known. I would have been able to say, yeah, Marlo gave that a hard pass. I would have known. But anyway, I all of that I heard was the talk, and I heard about him and all that stuff. But now we know, so it is what it is. Let's see here. We have Kandi as the mistress of the night, and I like seeing Kandi in this role. She took it really seriously, and I think that she stayed in character all night, and cracking the whip and had the girls in line, and the girls seemed to pretty much stay in character all night too. Yes, mistress. Yes, mistress. That part of it was cute. I like that part. I like her calling Cynthia down and Cynthia just being totally clueless, which Kandi was so right on point when she said, in her confessional that, it was pretty much easy to keep Cynthia in the dark because she's always clueless about everything. So yeah, she calls Cynthia down, and Cynthia comes, down there, am I going to get whipped? And she said, Cynthia down. Then all the girls come out announcing, calling themselves by the names that they gave themselves at the start of the trip, which, that was cute. I'm, Chocolate, I'm Gina, and I'm whatever. And the girl, the Tanya Dynasty, they should have gave her the the Price is Right loser sound after she said that. That's just so corny. Dynasty. Hi Cynthia, I'm Dynasty. Bum, 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 bum. That was a fail. Like, what kind of whatever. Tanya's such a goofball. But anyway, so but that was all cute though. I did like, everybody was really into it. Everybody was getting in character. So that was cute. They made that fun. Let me see here. Hold up. Bernie says Bolo was a lot. His body, a lot. His dance moves, a lot. His third arm, a lot. Too much for me. Yeah, he's super a lot. He's definitely a lot of a lot. Hey, Ear Hustler, can't stay. Okay, you'll catch the replay. Thank you for giving the thumbs up and for coming by and saying hello, though. I appreciate you. Alethea, well, now she might have a different opinion. She might have to watch now. Third arm, third leg, and we're hearing different things. So yeah. So hey, if it does something for you, then more power to you, right? Shout out to your boy Bolo. We're not gonna hate, right? So Kandi, they get the girls all riled up, and Bolo gives them a taste of his services or whatever, and then Kandi tells production, hey, we want to have a real party. We need y'all to cut these cameras so that we can, like have a party for real. Can y'all go? So production wraps it up. And I imagine that if any of those guys were straight, even if they were gay, the production must have had a really fun time miking those ladies and unmiking those ladies while they were in their lingerie. And if there were any gay men on production, checking out Bolo before they got to leave the house and, rapping, I think that would have been just a fun episode to film. Just, seeing, okay, so take it back. We've been in quarantine all this time. These ladies look like, they hadn't seen a man, in 2 years or so. And so I just imagine that the atmosphere was fun at first, before the drinks really started going. And it was like, I don't know, like, it was like there was some kind of demon in those bottles because the atmosphere, it got super sexual, super fast, and super turned, right? Dumb girls, I don't know what they were thinking. Okay, yeah, let's cover the cameras. At least I can say they were smart enough to do that. But do y'all really think that y'all are going to be on this reality show and they're going to have anything under some circumstances where you're not going to be able to film, or something is not going to be able to film from some angle somewhere? So like clearly, even though we saw the girls, covering up cameras, oh, okay, let's cover up this one. Let's cover, like, y'all couldn't cover up everything because we saw how the episode ended. So cameras caught some action, right? So there is that. And then a lot was going on. Let's say that, and I'm going to open the lines, and y'all can talk about all that was going on. But I just want to call out Miss Drew for a second. We saw her talking to Toya a few episodes ago when she had to get Toya together. When Toya called out her and her struggling husband, and where was Fallon? Fallon didn't make it to the party. Remember, Fallon is supposed to be there, but just spending time with her husband. We only saw Fallon that one night. So anyway, but we had Drew saying Fallon, don't listen to Toya. She doesn't like husbands, or she doesn't respect husbands, or something like that. But Miss Drew, you have a husband back home, and you look like you were getting very friendly with Bolo the stripper. And so where did all that talk go, right? I'm just wondering. And she seemed super nervous when she talked to Cynthia the next morning. Hi, Nika. How are you doing? And hi, Eric. How are you doing? She seemed super nervous talking to Cynthia the next morning. Like, Cynthia, are you gonna tell Mike? And Cynthia's like, yeah, I'm gonna tell him, when I get home. I'm not gonna tell him here. Oh, I guess I should tell Ralph too, Yeah, I guess you should tell your husband that you were backing your ass up on a stripper. Miss, I love marriage, I love husbands and all this nonsense. But I was just a little done with Miss Drew. But now Portia, I think that we all know, and Portia never denied, that she did her thing with Bolo. She's single though. She and Dennis are not together. She's not in a relationship with anyone else. No problem there. Now Tanya, that's another situation. But okay, we'll get to that. So we got things going on in the house. We know for sure, right? And then we see that Polo left the house at 7:06 a.m. I wonder how much he got paid for that gig, because he was there for like a full work shift. So I wonder how much he got paid, and I wonder what all he really did. But so yeah. And then so the next morning, after Bolo leaves, about an hour later, I guess, Kenya's up, making breakfast. The girls are talking to each other. Marlo is reading Marlo's reading like a meditation book or something, getting her self-improvement on. And, nobody's really talking about last night except for Kenya. And, the noises that she heard and what's going on. And did you hear this? And nobody claims they heard anything. Nobody saw anything. Kandi saw some, but she's not saying. And so Kenya all of a sudden turns into Judge Booty. And Judge Booty wants to know, we're having Bolo court now, and who is the witness, and what did you hear, and at what time were you in bed? And she's interrogating the witnesses. She's trying to find out who knows what and who did what. And I was actually here for that. I know a lot of people are super angry with Kenya. I saw the tweets. I was watching the live tweets, and well, I didn't watch them live. I saw the tweets afterwards because I didn't get to see the episode on time because we were on live last night. So I saw the tweets and everything, and I saw a lot of people were just really pissed off at Kenya, like, oh man, what happened at the party? You're supposed to stay at the party, and and I'm like, but this is still a TV show, and we still need some conflict. This season has been super duper dry, and if Kenya didn't make a big deal out of this, what would we be looking at for like the next 7 episodes if everybody wasn't mad at Kenya, right? So, hey, she's the villain. Let's go in and be the villain, and let's just. Yeah, but and the thing is, I didn't really think that she was being that bad about it. Like, you can tell when Kenya's being serious, and she was definitely playful tone. Like, is she really like walking around? You got Cynthia with her notebook, taking notes and everything. I was here for that. That didn't bother me, but it clearly bothered a lot of people on Twitter. It probably bothered a lot of people who are here. And so I'm going to open up the line so that you all can tell me what your opinions are on it. But I was perfectly fine with her doing that. I mean, and then when you think of the fact that cameras were there anyway, we could all like listen to what Kenya had to say, listen to Kenya talking about what she heard, but Bravo's cameras showed what they saw. And, at some point, Drew was getting busy with the stripper. And it looks like Toya and Portia had their thing going on. And whether or not we saw what Tanya was doing, it was written all over her face. Tanya started stuttering when when Kenya was asking her when they were at the pool the next morning. I don't know. What do you mean? Yeah, and then Portia gets here. Portia, come save us because we're in Bolo court. Yeah, Tanya, you look super guilty. Tanya, miss, I'm married to my husband who's not married to me. I'm married to my fiance who won't set a date, but she's in some kind of committed relationship. She knows it's not going to be good news if this gets back to Mr. Good Old Paul. So, girl, it was a mess. It was a mess. Let's see here. But then Portia just gets mad, and Kenya wasn't saying like, I heard her saying, okay, well, I know I heard Portia's voice, and it was somebody else. I heard 3 voices, but okay, but she didn't like go in like, Portia, what were you doing? Like, it wasn't even like an accusatory tone. It was just, I know I heard Portia. Like, I think everybody expected for Portia to be there. Portia knew what she had on her mind that night too. So what's the problem? It just, and again, Portia's single. So, but then Portia coming out saying how she's going to have her friends back. Portia, you're making Tanya look more guilty than she is by saying that you're going to have her back, because that implies that she needs someone to have her back. Like, you're not helping, dum dum. So it was just really dumb. And then Drew, of course, looking guilty and sounding guilty. Cynthia, you going to tell your husband? Do I need to tell mine? Like, oh gosh, Drew. And then her husband calling the call about the move, and I got everything done, and like, why was it such a rush? Like, yo, let us find out, Drew. Like, he's moving like they got evicted or something. Like, we got to hurry up and get this done. It was all just so weird, the rush tone of their move, and I'm gonna do it while you're gone. It was just super weird. Everything about Drew and her husband is weird. It's either they read fake and extra to me, Drew and her husband. But anyway, nothing much happened beyond this party. So really kind of, I guess I just want to know what y'all think about the party. So let me share the invitation to the stream. If you want to come and join me, we'll talk about it for, a little bit, and then we'll move on, because nothing really happened other than the party. It was a great party. Kandi threw a great party. Finally gave the viewers some kind of something to talk about, some kind of something to see. And, it is what it is. Let's see here. Let me put the rules for the stream, and then we can go on and get this party started there. Okay, I'll put my headphones on and I'll get ready for whoever wants to call in. But yeah, y'all, it wasn't a lot to this episode, in my opinion. But I was glad that people were finally glad about an episode that we got. Let's see here. What are y'all saying? Let's go here. Let's see. Alethea is saying now she's got to Google. Let's see. Okay, so did Kandi give them 4,000 each, or was it 4,000 total? I heard her say something about 4,000 ones, but I did she give them all 4,000? And if she did, whatever she gave them, I know it was like a lot of ones. And then Cynthia, though, how about Cynthia giving Bolo like a $5 tip, or like $4? Talking about she's frugal. Frankly, if she gave him $4, she gave him probably $3 more than he deserved, in my opinion. That's just me not being a Bolo fan. So let's see here. Let's see. Navarra says why Drew wasn't upset that her husband closed on their house without her as a co-owner. Right. Okay. So like, are her names? Is her name anywhere? Is her name anywhere on any of the paperwork? Is she on the deed? Is she on the mortgage? Like this is so weird that her husband is doing this. I don't trust that husband of hers, and I don't trust the way that she's trying to make her marriage look like it's so great. I don't know. It's definitely not the kind of marriage I would want for myself or anybody I love. I think it's a setup because the show is so boring. Yeah, I agree with you. I think that this is like Kenya had to do something to move the show along, kind of like, people say the way that Bravo uses Giselle just to be messy. But I don't even think that this was messy. Like, who got it on with the strippers? Somebody did. I didn't see that big of a deal, but it's like Kenya just upset everybody. Why is she talking about it? This needs to stay at the, it wasn't going to stay at the house because Bravo's cameras caught you, dum-dums. Like, why would y'all think that y'all are there to film a show and Bravo knows you're going to have all this juicy stuff going on? You think Bravo's cameras aren't going to roll and they're not going to put something out there? Are you kidding? Like, whatever Kenya said last night was not half as incriminating, was not a quarter as incriminating as what Bravo's cameras showed and picked up. So they need to quit it. Yes, Gabriel, I think by now we're talking about Bolo. Let's see here. Nika says, yeah, but Mother Kenya Goose stood in the kitchen listening for 45 minutes, get a life. She says that, and whether she did or not, who cares? Like, is it that odd? Like, what's going on? But okay, so she heard it. So she said that she heard it. And so, like, why is it a problem? If y'all are down there fucking and people could hear, and someone says, I heard y'all fucking, why is this a problem now? Why is this a problem for everyone? I don't get it. But again, I shared the stream. So if you don't feel that way, come up and state your piece. We're all just talking about our opinions about a dumb show. So it doesn't really super matter. Let's see here. Queen Bee says, hey. Oh, didn't get your reminder, but you're here. Well, thanks for coming. Yes, Alethea, there was only one stripper, Bolo. The ladies were apparently one was all they needed. And apparently he got the job done for more than one of the ladies there. Let's see here. Okay, I would imagine that their ratings went up. This is the episode that everybody's been waiting to see since the first episode of the season. So that doesn't surprise me. And good for them. Let's see. Oh yeah, there were no other strippers, so it was only Bolo. So yeah, that's all the ladies had. I mean, other than the ladies themselves, it was a lot of apparently girl on girl action, because Cynthia said that she stayed down there and watched for 20 minutes before she went to bed. She was just watching the girls getting it on with each other. So I mean, the girls were kind of like, they were the other strippers, whatever Bolo wasn't covering, they were doing on their own. Yeah, Drew's husband is a weirdo. Drew and her husband both are weirdos. I am about tired of both of them. Let's see here. B Baker. Okay, so it was 4,000 collectively. Yeah, either way, a lot of money, and it looked like it was all pretty much just left on the floor. When Bolo left and when they got up the next morning, I remember just seeing those ones like kind of everywhere. So I guess they were just, I think that they were real, but basically like a prop for the night is kind of how that comes across. Gabrielle says that Tanya is engaged, so she technically cheated. No, I think that beyond technically, she cheated. She actually cheated. There's no technically about it, because she keeps running her mouth about having this man. Well, if you have a man, at home, I can see you being a little bit salty about, it getting out that you're, having sex with a stripper in another state, but you didn't have to do it, Tanya, Let's see here. Georgia says, I think they're all too grown for the mess they showed on that episode. Look, none of these girls are girls. Like, I think I'm kind of referring to them as girls because of how they're acting. But I think the kind of coolest part of the episode was seeing Kenya and Marlo talk, and I don't know how much they've really made up. I don't think that either one of them is ever truly going to trust each other, but if they can be cordial and just like stop with the low blow insults to each other, that will be good, because I imagine that it must get tiring. It must be tiresome fighting someone all the time. Every time you see them at work, you're in a scene with them, and we gotta fight again. I gotta figure out what nasty thing I can say to this girl. That's gotta be tiring. But I'll tell you who was not pleased to see it, Portia. Portia was looking mad as hell and super pressed when all the girls were like, oh, all right, look at them coming down together. Oh, won't Jesus do it? Oh, that's wonderful. Portia did not think that it was wonderful. So, wonder what's going to happen with Portia and Marlo's relationship now. Let's see here. Gabrielle says, because certain people don't want to get caught. Kenya was deflecting from her getting heat for being a horrible host. I'm sure you mean a horrible host. Yes. Probably not. I don't even think that Kenya's like pressed about being a horrible host. She's already put the responsibilities now on Kandi. But Kandi basically has taken over the trip. I don't think Kenya gives a damn about being a bad host. Not the way that she was laughing in their face when she apologized for being a bad host, and then was laughing in their face in the same breath about, yeah, I had me some crab cake sandwiches and it was good. Like, Kenya doesn't care. She doesn't care about these girls. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay, so Queen B says you have no idea who these people are, but you set your reminder for this stream. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. That's funny. Look, if y'all don't have anything to say, nothing happened other than this party. So we can go on and cut this thing off unless y'all want to come up here. I'll put the invitation in one last time and I'll give it a couple of minutes, but I literally there's nothing to say. Finally, something happened. Finally, people are happy. Finally, people are feeling like, they got an episode worth watching. I do kind of wonder where it's going to go from here. So are we just going to get into like a deeper Kenya versus Portia thing for the rest of the season and for the rest of the entirety of this show, or as long as the two of them are on here, does it go somewhere else? Like, if we didn't have this come up as an issue, I surely don't know where we would be going once the girls leave. Are they in South Carolina? Once they leave South Carolina, I don't know what would be next. Indy, go. Indy, go away. Indy's bothering me, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay, but yeah, good question, Alethea. So what now? I don't know. I want to support and see that outfit. Okay, I had on, girl. No, you don't. You don't want to see that. I don't know what happens now. I guess we'll stay tuned and see what happens next week. But and I think they still have one more week to be in South Carolina. So I don't know what else they're going to do. Oh, you want to see them? Let me. I can't tell where Rocco is. I don't hear him right now. Indy, come here. B. Bakers wants to see you, so you can come bother me. Come here. Come here. Come say hello. I forgot. My sister said that's one thing missing from my streams is I should show my dogs more often. Hello. Say hi. You see the people? Look, you're looking the wrong way. B. Baker asked to see you. Say hi, B. Baker. You gonna give me 5? Indy, you gonna give me 5? Oh, you're so smart. You're so sweet and so smart. You like to give me 5. That's her newest trick. She gets all excited and proud of herself when she's doing it. Queen B says hi, Indy. They're saying hi to you. I don't know if Rocco will come and say hi. They said hi. They said hi. They were talking to you. Okay, you gonna go lay down and be good? Georgia said, "Oh, LOL. I think she's talking about you. She's talking about you." She's just looking at her. She got her big head resting on my lap, just looking at me. Yes, big head girl. B. Baker said, "Thank you. So beautiful." She said, "You're so beautiful. You better be good and sweet. You better be good and sweet." Yes, y'all. This is this is my little baby. Also, Miss Chocolate Divine says that's the first episode that she's watched in years. So I think she was, because she's definitely a Bolo advocate. So I think that she was there for Bolo. But hey, that's a sign that the ratings must have gone up if people are watching who never watch. So that's a good sign for the show. Hey, Big Red, how are you doing? Big Red, thank you so much for donating that super chat. And I did give it I put it in the pot for the game. Alethea won the game and she did not accept the prize. So I'll be calling out your name next Sunday as a co-sponsor for IDGAF, and we'll try to give away the money next week. But thank you so much. That was so sweet of you. I really appreciate you. Let me get... Okay, that's enough. They've seen enough of you. You wanna go lay down? Okay, here, go lay down. Go to your bed. Go to your bed. I've had enough. Thank you. Okay. Look, I appreciate you. I totally appreciate you so much. I'm just glad that y'all are here. So, y'all, that's all that we have for tonight. Wednesday, we'll be back with Brooke Sinclair. I'm going to interview her. Oh, gosh, why? I just totally went blank. The Bias Rehab Center. That is the name of her foundation. And the work that they do there is like basically to try to reprogram privileged white people into using their privilege for good and not just taking advantage of their privilege over minorities. So she's going to be here to talk to us Wednesday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time about that. I'm really interested to see how that conversation is going to go. That's definitely important work. Alethea, don't know how that works, but we'll find out. It's a real thing. And so she'll be on here, and I believe with the co-founder to talk about that. And I don't have anything scheduled for the rest of the week, but I'll put up a poll and I'm going to ask y'all. So we did the slumber party on Saturday night. That was fun. I want to know if y'all would prefer a Friday night or Saturday night slumber party, or would y'all rather a Saturday morning chat over coffee, just to pick up an extra topic, during the week or during the weekend. So I'll put that poll up in my community tab. Please follow me on Twitter if you're not following me on Twitter. And I'm saying that because a lot of people said they don't get the notifications for my channel. And so when I'm going to do something, I'll be posting on Twitter. I just made the Twitter account 2 days ago. And there is a link to my Twitter in the description for this video. If I could have a moderator share that. I think Alethea might be the only moderator in here. If you're still here, if you don't mind sharing that. And if y'all have letters for Orange Juice Jones, he's here every other Thursday. We're still trying to get someone to come on to the camera to talk about any of their relationship dilemmas that they want to send a letter about. And it doesn't have to be romantic relationship like with your husband, boyfriend, fiance, spouse, wife, girlfriend, whatever. It could be a work relationship. It could be any kind of family relationship, a school relationship, any kind of dilemma you have, and you would like, his opinion on how to solve it, then let us know. And you can send me those letters to my email at tiwan@tisaidwhattisaid.com. And if you're willing to come on camera and talk to him, then I will skip your letter to the front. We haven't had anyone willing to come on camera. They just send us the letters. And so we just kind of have to guess about, well, what if this and what if that? So it's a lot easier, if we can just talk to a person and get, some feedback while we're going over these, because we always just end up having a lot of questions. But that's all that's coming up right now. My members, y'all are getting ready to have your membership stream. So it didn't work. I tried to, get it set up ahead of time last week, and that ended up being a massive disaster. So I have not set up anything for it yet. So when I log off of this stream, y'all give me about 10 minutes and be looking in the community tab, and y'all will get the link for your members only stream tonight. Let's see, Chocolate Divine is the only one who's told me anything. She says Friday nights are better for her. Okay, so I'll put the poll out, and we'll see. I just kind of wanted to get a feel, for what people might say. But I'll definitely put the poll up, and I'll see what people are saying. And yeah, y'all. I'm glad we have an episode that we liked. I wonder where the season's going to go from here. Do y'all think it's downhill from here? Are we just looking at Kenya versus Portia part 5? Where is it going to go? That's what I'm wondering. Kind of nice, though, to see, I guess, with Kenya and Marlo, this new alliance. So at least it shakes things up a little bit. Something different might happen. I don't know, y'all. Glad they had a good episode, but does it save the season? I guess we'll have to wait and see. That's all that I have for y'all. Look, thanks for coming and checking me out on Monday. I did get out of the house today. This was my first time out since being snowed in. Y'all, for those who don't know, I'm here in Texas, and I've been snowed in for a long time. The snow finally melted off like Saturday. I got about 8 inches of snow. And so I was finally able to just drive around a little bit. The post office was open today. It was open late, and it was super crowded. So I will get mail. I'll mail y'all things off tomorrow. But I just thought that I would be able to get a lot more things done today than I did. But there's a lot of people out. I think just because people hadn't been able to get out, there's a lot of long lines and a lot of BS waiting. They need to go to work and let me do my thing, right? Anyway, y'all. But that's all that I have for tonight. I will see y'all Wednesday. If y'all decide to come back, I will post it in the community tab. I'll post it on my Twitter. So if you follow me there, let me know and holler at me. I guess I'll see that you're following me, and I'll be posting on there as well. Just kind of want to do something to help people get, their notifications, right? Let's see here. That's all that I have. Oh, okay. Okay. I'll be waiting on your email. Oh yeah. So yeah, if you have something that you want to do on my channel, you want to advertise on my channel or something, hit me up for email with that as well. If you have an idea for a live stream or an old school video or something, hit me up with that. If you want to join a panel for something that I'm going to discuss, or you have an idea and you want to, bring your own panel, just let me know. I'm open to some ideas. So, email me, and I will see y'all later. Y'all have a good night. Have a great week. And I'm sure that we'll be back in touch soon, as long as you come here to see me. All right. I love y'all. Holla.